Hello Pisces, and welcome to your Astroflower reading. This is going to be an Astroflower reading for the 11th through to the 18th. If you don't know anything about the Astroflower, please go down in the description below. You'll find your flower with all the different elements that run through you, and loads of links to Instagram, our sister channel, Cymatic TV and stuff like that. So this is the Astroflower. This is the relationship side and the emotional side of life. And this is the physical side. This is to do with your jobs, your businesses, your projects, and that sort of thing. This is the energy that is influencing your interior or your inner being. And this is how you combine all of that together in the reality that is around you. So let's just see what's going on for you. Interesting, you had that last week as well, but it was in this position here, and it's the universe that is telling you now on this side of things, and it's trying to influence your karmic path. This is your karmic path at the moment. Lovers, absolutely brilliant. And the Two of Wands, so definitely something that is, last week it was to go off on a journey. This week here is something to be, maybe to re-look at the plans of that journey of what has been going on. Very strange that three of swords. I wonder what that's all about. And you've got the Ace of Pentacles that's running through you, and the Hermit at the top. So you had this is really strange. So this card was here last week, and this card was here last week. That's a real progression of things, of how things are gradually flowing through you from the outside world like this, and as it flows through you outwardly. Like that, yeah, quite an ambitious change, really. The one in the fly in the ointment seemed to be that Three of Swords, but we'll have a look at that in a minute. So this is your relationship side. This is the physical side. Let's just go through the relationships of what's going on here. The universe here is trying to sort of say to you, within, and this could be with friends, family, and also with lovers as well, but it's sometimes, it's good to lose. It's sometimes nice to let the other person win, or let others win and just go with the flow. Difficult to do that for you, Pisces, though, because a fish, it will stay in line with the current of the river. And it usually goes up and down the river. It's not the greatest of flowing across the river, as it were. And so, that's what that two fish going in both directions, as it were. And giving over is sometimes, you're very ambitious, Pisces. And, as I was looking through your readings over the past sort of month or so, you've definitely put in the work before your birthday, and then coming through your birthday, you applied yourself. And you seem to be getting some of the fruits from those labours, and it's maybe this moment here that it's the next step up. And this is why these cards here are moving from there to now down here, to actually imply that within your being. Because last week you had choices, and at the surface there was a lot going on with choices. Those choices seem to have been made. Now it's a case of, how do I put it all in together into one thing, or within the relationships around me, and falling in love, not just with another person, but also with yourself and what you actually enjoy within your life. But it does definitely seem that way, and you're still on the look out, you're still looking out, and you're using your intuition under the surface to actually sort of see which friends or family or lover is working for you, and what works well for you, and also trying to discover what makes the other person tick. And this is could be quite important as well to help you tick. So yeah, it is a case of, normally as long as you're okay, everybody else is okay. That's the way it works. But obviously, there's, like life, it's a fair exchange in life, and that's what love's all about. Maybe it's also a case of, I'm happy when other people are happy. There is a case of that. And that is an aspect of life. But it shouldn't be the governing thing that goes through you. But it seems to be this week here that that's what the universe is or everything in your guides and your karmic path is trying to tell you this week, that there's a new solid concrete journey that you want to embark upon of understanding how you physically work, how you physically involve yourself in life. And that may involve, looking out for the interest of others, which is you can do, Pisces. You're very good at that, Okay, so it's definitely moving in with those relationships and actually sort of converting them into concrete victories or concrete plans, and moving it along quite quickly, using your intuition so you get the best out of life and everybody gets the best out of life. On the physical, on the material side of life, so this is to do with your jobs, your projects, your businesses and that sort of thing, the universe is trying to say to you, keep a clear idea in your mind of what you want, but don't forget to use the rules and regulations or proven methods in order to get what you want. And that may be a case that last week you had the Three of Wands, where you've now got the Two of Wands, which is in your karmic path position. It may be a case of that you need to a little bit of re-examination of how you do that job, or how you do that business, or how you progress your career, or how you're going to buy that house, or move house and stuff like that. The three of Swords, I think it's got the connection with the Five of Swords on the spiritual sort of side. And this may be only for a few of you, but it could be a business that you're running with your partner or family members or friends, and you might need to walk away from that if that's causing you too much pain or causing other people too much pain. It might be a good thing to walk away from it, but that takes careful planning, and that's what seems to be going on for you at the moment. But I think for the majority of people, it's more a case of being a little bit more serious about your job, about your career, about your projects and stuff like that, taking it a little bit more sort of seriously in a way. And that means walking away from that light-hearted side that Pisces definitely has, and you like playing, and maybe it's a case of that's the sort of thing that your guides are trying to help you to walk away from things that, you may like doing, but they're not serving you very much at the moment. Or they're asking you to walk away from things that are actually causing you pain at the moment, and reevaluate that long-term plan. And that seems to be going through you at the moment. This could be for some of you of reassessing your long-term plans. And that's a little bit that weak dip that's going on, that we're having, that we're coming into the Taurus season. There's a definite change coming up. And we've done a video on that change. If you want to go and see it, there's a link in the description below of how it affects the world and the human race in general, or the human species in general. As I say, you've got that Ace of Pentacles that is within inside you. So it's that desire to learn more and actually explore that physical side of life, and how you put yourself out there physically, emotionally, how it all sort of ties together. There is an expression within you that you seem to be manifesting what you understood this winter. We're now into spring in the Northern Hemisphere, or the summer that's just went past if you're in the Southern Hemisphere. Of your understanding and actually putting it out there to be tested amongst the world around you. I think it's going to work really well, certainly within the emotional and the relationship sides, because that's what you're all about. And it might need a bit more adjustment for the material side of life. But it's a time to express what you're understanding, and to stand there and say, I think it's like this, or I feel it's like this. It will be a good thing, not only for you, but for everybody around you. Be that light that you wish to shine. Okay? So it would be very much appreciated if you subscribe to this channel, because it would show you appreciation for what we do. You'd have to click that bell to get all the notifications for all future readings as well. Don't forget, there's loads of links in the descriptions below that you can go and explore through our books, through Instagram, and loads of other stuff. In the meantime, Pisces, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.